RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Andy's Auto Body, Tire, and Auto Service and Sales. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Auto Centers Nissan, home of the Wiggity Way. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East's premier sports bar and grill. Shell Community Federal Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Ruderman Plumbing, your locally owned plumbing superheroes. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949.
Go. We get ready to tip things off, and 7 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. A loud crowd to start the ball game, and Hudson tipping off with Rickman. The tip won by the Kahoks, and the purple have the basketball for Coach Darren Lee, going to the right, down to Rickman, guarded by Hudson. They give it to the corner, and it goes to Brett Langley. Inside, Rickman, up and in. Rickman from the right block for 2.
And you can't play behind him and let him bury you that deep. If he's going to bury you that deep on the right box, it's going to be a long night.
Back come the Redbirds, their first offensive possession. Darius Edwards gives the ball to Maurice Edwards at the top. And the offense underway. Thurman, Maurice Edwards to Thurman in the corner again. Back to Maurice. And Collinsville in that 2-3 zone defense. Carlos gives out, 3 ball. Darius Edwards up and in, top of the key for 3.
And somebody's going to have to hit a 3 for the Redbirds to loosen that zone up. Now they're man-to-man full court defense.
Some full court pressure, and the Redbirds on defense and leading 3-2 over Collinsville. Kahoks move it into the front court. And they move to the top of the key. Between the circles, it's Ronnie Midget giving to Brett Langley. He and Midget play catch. Now to the right side it goes. Down underneath quickly to Rickman. He goes into the front of the rim. Missed it. Rebound Carlos Anderson. Carlos the other way. All the way down. Finger roll. No good. Left it short. Now the other way. Collinsville. A foul on the floor before the missed layup. Darius Edwards with a foul.
And that's a quick call early. They're calling it on the floor with the block.
Carlos Anderson, a strong rebound and a strong drive. He went to the left hand at the front of the rim, left it just a little short. May have been some contact there too, but we go the other way and a foul on Darius.
That's what he was telling the official, watch for the push.
Langley gives in the corner, and it's a 3-ball. Ronnie Midget up and in from the right side.
Simple universal out of bounds play, pass it in, get the down screen. He knocked it down, Ronnie Midget, he'll do that.
To the right side, Thurman gives to Hudson, out to Maurice. Now Darius for 3 again, good again. Darius Edwards makes it 6-5.
And I'm telling you, if Darius Edwards is hitting his 3, it can be trouble because then he's going to set you up for that drive.
And they can all drive it. Maurice, Carlos, Darius. Here's a pass underneath to Rickman. Rickman knocked away by Hudson. Sean Davis gathers it up, and they back it up top of the key and set it up with Anthony Wilkinson. Now to Rickman. Quick little double team. Rickman to the free throw line. Jumper, he's open and rolls off the rim. No good. Rebound Thurman. Alton ball leading 6-5.
And they're going to give him that shot. Now it's a good job by Carlos Anderson to keep Sean Davis off the boards right there.
Rickman, as we mentioned, a big man underneath. And Davis, 6'7" senior as well. Here's Maurice Edwards for the red and white, giving to Thurman. Now Carlos Anderson, 5:05 to go. Anderson will fire a 3 over the zone. No good. Sean Davis, the Collinsville rebound.
Carlos tried to do that move Steph Curry did on Sunday's showcase, missed it.
Free throw line, no. Davis missed it. Carlos Anderson got a piece of that at the rim. Darius all the way down into the lane, missed the jumper. Hudson has the rebound, and he's fouled underneath. Brian Hudson strong on the glass.
And they're going to get Rickman, Brent.
Foul on the Kahoks. The official comes to the scorer's table. 23. Wilkinson with the foul.
Ooh. They said he snapped him from the bottom side, so interesting.
Hudson at the line. Bryan left it short. No good.
And we really haven't talked about this much in the opening, Brent, but Alton's been a notoriously bad free throw shooting team, and at the sectional level, you can't afford to be a bad free throw shooting team.
Hudson fires it up again. This one is good, 7-5. Against Granite, my numbers show 53%. Then it was 56%, 10 out of 18 for the Edwardsville game.
Yeah, and again, at the sectional level, that's just so hard to get away with.
Alton leading by 2, 4:35 to go. Wilkinson over the timeline to Davis. Into the corner they go. 3-ball in the air. Nope. Rebound. Rickman was there. Hudson was there. Hudson has it.
Good rebound by Bryan.
Maurice inside. Finger roll. Good. Maurice Edwards to the rim.
And that's when the Birds are at their best. When they can rebound an outlet, they get easy layups. That's so tough to defend because you just can't transition that fast.
9-5 in favor of Alton now. 4:10 to go. First quarter. Into the lane. Finger roll. Good the other way. Wilkinson. A wide open lane there.
Coach Smith is trying to speed this game up. We might get the running Birds from Brent Berkland of Pass.
We'll see. We'll see the running here at Belleville East High School tonight. Carlos Anderson has it. Left side. Sets it up. No. Hudson with a rebound. Up and in. Over Rickman for Bryan.
Good job by Bryan. He just went straight up. He didn't hesitate. Rickman couldn't get up to defend it quick enough.
Hudson on the glass early. Both ends of the floor. Long pass to Davis, into the corner. Now Davis has it again. Wilkinson fires a 3 off the rim. Carlos has another rebound. Anderson with the ball. Alton up 11-7. Anderson lost it. Turnover the other way. Inside, and they lose the handle, and they'll back it up and try a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound Bryan Hudson. Out to Maurice Edwards. 2 on 3. He'll hold it up.
Nerves. This is a sectional nerve game right now. Everybody's working on high energy. It might take a little while for some action to get going.
Maurice into the lane again, blocked away by Rickman. Then Thurman went into the lane, and a kick ball is called on the Kahoks defense. Thought a whistle and a foul was coming, but instead it's going to be Alton ball. 2:56 remaining, first quarter.
I like the balance too, Brent. Down there, I don't know how Midget shot the ball, lost the ball, and picked it up himself without a travel being called. But it happened, so the Birds got a break here with the kick ball.
Maurice Edwards to throw it in. He throws it into Darius Edwards with a couple of early threes. Now to Thurman. Isaiah Thurman out top, and Darius Edwards will back it up here.
And I'm going to sing the same song I've been singing all year. You got to get Hudson a touch here.
Hudson comes to the high post, a handoff from Thurman. Hudson up strong, missed it though. Went up strong, it just rolled off the rim.
He got hit in his face.
Inside the other way, basket and 1, 2:31 to go. First quarter, 11-9. It's an Alton foul. Foul is called on number 12, Isaiah Thurman for the Redbirds.
And right now, Brent, surprisingly so, Collinsville's hurting Alton in transition as much as Alton is hurting them.
Back and forth. 4 points, Wilkinson misses the free throw. Rebound, out of bounds off of Hudson. And no, they're going to say it's Alton Redbird ball. Looked like it went off of Hudson. Now they change it to Collinsville ball.
Boy, I thought we were going to have a mutiny real fast.
Back and forth. It's 11-9. Redbirds by 2 here. Southwestern Conference battle in the 4A sectionals. Hudson over the back with a foul on the entry pass to Rickman now.
And that's a fatigue foul right there. And you've got to watch Bryan. Bryan's working real hard, and he's taking some hits. You can even tell by the redness in his skin color right now he's fatigued. Coach Smith is going to have to watch that. You can't afford to get him too.
And here in this hot gymnasium, it is a packed house. Now Hudson tries to steal it. He does. On the inbounds to Carlos. Up to Isaiah Thurman. Good and 1. A blocking foul. Wilkinson maybe. He tried to take the charge.
Too low. Great job by Isaiah to go vertically up. Wilkinson slid under him, plus he was crooked. Good finish by Isaiah.
And Wilkinson, 2 fouls.
And that's huge because he's going to have to sit. And Coach Lee, He might take the gamble here.
Isaiah Thurman strong to the glass. Free throw, Isaiah in the air. Nope, off the back iron. He missed it. 13-9 in favor of Alton. 4-point lead again. Here comes Midget the other way.
And now you can't get him out the game, so they may try to attack him. Coming back on the other end.
Man-to-man Redbird defense, of course. Here's Midget to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, top of the key, gives to Midget again. Down to Rickman. Hudson behind him. Rickman's going to spin inside. Layup, good.
Too deep. Brian cannot give up position that deep.
Rickman has 4 points, the big center for the Kahoks.
And his game on the low box has really evolved because before he couldn't even make that move. That was a nice spin move underneath the hoop and fight his way back out.
13-11. Redbirds by 2, first quarter. Here live at Belleville East High School.
Something about that neutral court site in the playoffs just does something for you.
It does. And a packed house, too, tonight. Here's Maurice Edwards into the lane. And he was fouled in the lane. That might be Midget. As Maurice went charging into the lane on a little finger roll there. Foul on Midget, his first.
Yeah, but you really got to like Maurice's attack mode right now. It was Darius early, and then now it's Maurice. You really got to like it.
Brett Langley checks back into the game. Harrison Weathers, 35 into the game for Collinsville. Couple of subs. Redbirds go to the bench too. Darius Edwards has it. DeMonte Wigfall, number 2 into the game. Collinsville defense tipped the pass out of bounds at midcourt here. 1:17 to go, first quarter. Alton leading 13-11, and the Redbirds have the ball.
DeMonte's really come on late too, Brent. He's provided a little spark that can hit the mid-range jumper. Maybe he can help loosen this zone up.
So it's Wigfall, Edwards, Thurman, and Hudson. Skip pass to Darius Edwards. He'll try another 3. It's good again. Left side for Darius.
And he's locked in right now. His third 3.
Just taking his time, nice and easy over the zone defense. Here's a double team, Thurman and Wigfall. They pass it off to the edge, though, with 45 seconds left, first quarter. 16-11 on another 3 for Alton. Here's Rickman inside, under the basket, layup, no good. Rebound, Redbirds have it. Here comes Darius Edwards the other way. Edwards down to the corner to Maurice. 30 seconds left. And Maurice will back it up near the center circle here with a 5-point lead.
Coach Smith is calling for one play. Hey, don't be surprised if somebody gets dunked on in this quarter.
Or watch out for a K-Hawk steal and a turnover, and they'll head the other way. But we're down to 7 seconds left, first quarter. Darius to the corner. Thurman's going to drive. Isaiah up, short. Hudson follow, no good. It rolls off the rim. Redbirds had a couple of good looks. But here in Belleville, after 1 quarter, Alton 16. Collinsville 11. It's a 5-point game after 8 minutes. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
It's the final play of the game. Down by 4, Andes will need to score to win it. The quarterback lines up, ball is snapped. It's a handoff. He breaks outside of the tackle. He's got daylight. He could go all the way. Touchdown! Andes wins.
You too can score a touchdown at Andy's Auto Sales.
Check out the all-star lineup at Andy's Auto Sales today.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949. Or see us online at rivalries.com.
Darius Edwards and the Alton Redbirds, 16-11 here. And how about Darius Edwards, Coach Gordon, with 3 threes in that first quarter?
Yeah, and I thought you described it best. He's just taking his time. He's sizing it up. They're daring him to shoot it, and he's knocking it down. And that's what you got to do when somebody dares you. You're a senior. You're the leader of the team. You've got to make shots, and that's what he's doing.
Alton ball to start the second quarter as we get underway again with another 8 minutes on the clock. Redbirds leading 16-11 over Collinsville. Wigfall to Thurman. Maurice Edwards right side.
They're going boxing one on Darius Edwards now.
Here's Alton High and Wigfall, free throw line to Thurman. Thurman backs in, kicks it out. Carlos Anderson with a touch now. Hudson not in the game at the moment. Anderson slips and falls and traveling at the free throw line. Carlos turns it over.
Yeah, and those shoes just gave way on him. There's a lot of people in here, so you're not sure if there's moisture or condensation on the floor.
Back come the Kahoks the other way as Midget has the ball. Wilkinson not in the game. He has 2 fouls early. Now we're into the second quarter. Here's a 3-ball going up. It's good. Right side 3 for the Kahoks. It's Brett Langley with 3.
And you've got to understand that when you go to a zone trap, you have to know where Brett Langley is, because all he does is shoot threes, and he knocks them down at a high percentage.
16-14 now, 2-point game. Alton with the lead and the ball. Wigfall outside to Thurman. Thurman, top of the key, gives to Maurice Edwards. Now Wigfall, he's wide open, 3-ball, he missed it. Rebound, Collinsville.
And they're happy to just walk it on up, Brent.
Carlos Anderson guarding Rickman down there. Keep an eye on that. Carlos going to try to front him for the moment. 6:30 to go. Midget inside, no. Rebound Wigfall, Redbirds want to run. Wigfall up the floor into the lane, no. Rebound Carlos Anderson lays it in.
And he just out-fouled everybody for that one.
Carlos with his first 2 of the game, 18-14 Redbirds.
Good energy level right there.
Collinsville Kahoks bring it back up the floor. Midget to Rickman into the front court now. It's Ronnie Midget, the sophomore, guarded by Darius Edwards here. Midget in some trouble, gives to Rickman. Double team, now to Langley for 3, and it's good again on the right side. Langley with a couple of threes here in the second quarter. 18-17, Alton by 1 point.
And I think they've realized, okay, we got to get the big fella back in.
Brian Hudson will check in a moment for Alton High. Here's Thurman driving inside, blocked away. Wigfall follows it up. It gets stuck. The glass in the rim there, and it's going to be Collinsville ball, I believe. Hudson and Sean Davis. Couple of big men check back in for both guys, for both teams. And Hudson comes in and points at Langley, says, let's keep an eye on Brett Langley, as he's hit a couple of threes and made it a 1-point game.
And they're coming back with Wilkinson.
Wilkinson back in the game to Weathers. Now in the corner, left side 3, nope. Rebound, Darius Edwards. Darius gonna drive all the way down, lost the handle, back out to Carlos Anderson. Now to Darius again. He's gonna drive baseline, put it up over Davis. No, Hudson with a follow, glass, and good.
Good job, because that was a bad shot by Darius Horstner. Brian cleaned it up for him, though.
May have been behind the backboard when Darius fired that one up. Here's Sean Davis in for Rickman. And we have a foul called underneath.
And that's why I don't understand, when you're 6'7" and you've got Sean Davis, you can't play behind him. 3-force him and then bring help from the weak side. You can force trap him in the middle, force him to kick it opposite. Weathers hasn't shown the ability to knock the 3 down.
Levante Hobbs going to check in, and Carlos will go and play D on Sean Davis. Hudson out of the game with 2 fouls. So Hobbs in to guard Weathers, Harrison Weathers. Levante Hobbs in the second quarter here. Redbirds still man-to-man. They go down to Davis. Sean Davis, turnaround, no. Rebound, Darius Edwards.
And that time they fronted him and they forced him to turn middle.
Darius inside, fouled as Sean Davis left his feet, went for the block shot. As Darius Edwards got all the way down underneath there.
Let me tell you something, this is a good game.
So far, so good. Back and forth. 20-17, Redbirds by 3. Darius Edwards at the line. And the free throw is off the rim, no good. Redbirds now 1 for 4 at the line. Nigel Harris in for Maurice Edwards here. Alton going to the bench, Coach Eric Smith. Bringing in Nigel Harris. He's got Hobbs, Thurman, Anderson, and Darius Edwards in there too. Darius will hit the second free throw, and he's got 10 points.
And while you might be a little bit better defensively, you're smaller and quicker, this unit might struggle to score here.
Collinsville over the timeline, right in front of the Redbird nest on the far side. Down to Sean Davis, double team. Thurman got his hand on the pass, knocked it out of bounds on the sideline. 4:20 to go. First quarter, Alton by 4 points here.
And that was a good recovery because Carlos went for a gamble and didn't get the steal. So that was good help.
Rickman out right now for Collinsville. Hudson out right now for Alton. Davis drop step underneath, no. Rebound, Darius Edwards has another one.
Alton's not going to be able to get away with playing those bigs that far behind underneath the hoop.
Thurman out to Nigel Harris, and the Redbirds set it up. 4 minutes to go, second quarter here.
Boxing one again on Darius Edwards.
Carlos Anderson sets up in the left corner. Let's see if he gets a touch or two. Isaiah Thurman, right wing. And he's going to hand it off to Carlos Anderson, who comes and fires right side. Good three ball, Carlos Anderson.
And that's what he did in the Edwardsville game. He showed the ability. If he can hit that three, that loosens up that boxing one.
24-17 in favor of Alton. Second quarter, Redbirds by 7. Timeout Collinsville, Darren Lee, nobody sees it. Now they do with 3:20 to go.
And with this kind of crowd and this kind of noise, hand signals aren't going to get it done. The only hand signal that might work today is one that'll get you a tech, and I don't think nobody wants to use that one.
No, sir. After the game, our Mungadast Alton Toyota player of the game. Stay tuned for that during our postgame tonight. Redbirds up 24-17 as Collinsville calls a timeout, and the Redbirds, since real early in the game, have led this game throughout, either a 2-4 point lead. Now it's 7.
Yeah, and what can we say? Darius Edwards. Darius Edwards has laid the foundation. He's just needing somebody to jump on board with him. It was Brian Hudson, but he got that second foul. Maybe it'll be Carlos. He just hit that big three from the corner. Maybe he can get jump-started also.
Well, a couple of rebounds for Carlos, couple of rebounds for Darius Edwards. That's good news, too. Hudson has a couple of boards. So they're doing some good work on the glass. Rickman is back in the game, guarded by Carlos Anderson here now. Here's Langley, free throw line, down to Weathers, now to Rickman, and he will dunk it. Rickman dunks it at the front of the rim.
And that was good patience by the Kahoks moving that ball. They found the big fella, and that's a momentum turn. Birds need to quelch that with a bucket here.
24-19, Redbirds by 5. Hobbs gives to Harris, now to Thurman, left side. Into Hobbs, and he kicks it to Carlos. Three ball going up, no. Thurman with a weak side rebound, double team and a steal. Midget lost it, it's on the floor. Langley picks it up. Collinsville ball, now a foul on the Redbirds on the sideline.
And he got shoved into the scorer's table, taking that foul, Brett. It's starting to get a little feisty down there.
Physical back and forth, and no call, no whistle. And now finally Thurman with his second foul. He'll sit down. Maurice Edwards in for Isaiah.
I think Isaiah needed to look to be a little bit more aggressive offensively. He's a scorer. He's shown he can score, and he just hasn't.
To Rickman it goes. He's double teamed. Hobbs and Carlos Anderson. Now underneath, Nigel Harris over the top with a foul as they passed it inside to Wilkinson.
And right now, coach is leaning on his bench, but I don't know how much more he's going to be able to do that. They're biding time with this lead right now, Brent.
24-19, 2 minutes to go till halftime. 2:29 till halftime. They throw it into Weathers. He's under the basket, knocked away, but a foul is called. Levante Hobbs got a lot of ball there, but they say he got his arm too.
My mom always told me growing up I had trouble with distinguishing colors. And I know there's purple and blue down there, but it sure looked like Weathers stepped out of bounds when he caught that ball.
24-19, Redbirds by 5. And free throw for Harrison Weathers. Puts it up, no good. He'll have another.
They said he was shooting that?
I guess they did.
Wow. More importantly, though, that puts the Kahoks in the bonus for the rest of the quarter, Brent.
Yep, 7 team fouls for Alton, 4 team fouls for the Kahoks. Weathers up, and this one is good. He makes it 24-20. 4-point game as Weathers gets his first point of the first half here. Maurice Edwards back the other way.
I think Maurice is in to look to score.
He or Darius or Carlos, they're on the floor with Hobbs and Harris.
And they're going to leave Hobbs, and Hobbs can knock this 3 down, especially if they're not going to guard him.
Here's Nigel Harris handing to Maurice Edwards. He'll give it to Carlos with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Maurice Edwards traveling at the 3-point line. Maurice turns it over. Kahoks ball.
And see, they're going into that weave, and that weave really doesn't do anything against the 2-3 zone. So really what you want to look for is dive punches, which is you dive into 2 and then punch it back out to somebody on the perimeter. Levante was in the corner waiting.
24-20. We're under 2 minutes to go first half. Redbirds lead by 4. Here come the Kahoks, and Wilkinson. He's up the floor, guarded by Nigel Harris. To the elbow, down to Rickman, knocked away. He chases it to the 3-point line, though. Gives to Weathers. Now to Midget on the move. 3 ball is an air ball. Carlos with a rebound. Anderson up the floor. Carlos behind Darius Edwards on the break. Carlos says he was fouled, but it's a turnover.
Yeah, but he just got out of control right there. You can't be the whirling dervish in the middle of the floor with no control. That was a wasted opportunity, 3-on-1 break.
Some contact with no whistles now, though, all of a sudden, the last couple of minutes.
Have you noticed that?
Yep.
And I think that's going to be the theme for a little while here. Birds just have to be strong and go up.
1:20 to go till halftime. It's still 24-20. Alton with a lead. The pass goes through the hands of Rickman. They save it, though, and Rickman tries to get it. He will get it near midcourt. Now the Redbirds pick it up. Carlos Anderson all the way down. Good! And 1.
And intentional.
Intentional foul. Carlos was all the way in on a layup, and he was fouled from behind on a push.
Big call, because that's going to be the ball back, and that's going to be an and 1 and the ball back.
That's a big play there. And the Redbirds with some good D. They stayed with it and got the steal.
So now he gets 2 on the intentional.
And got the bucket to start with.
Yeah.
26-20.
This could end up being a 6-point trip or more.
Carlos in the air. Free throw. No good.
You got to make free throws.
The foul was called on number 41, Rickman's first foul. Intentional foul. Carlos in the air. This one is good. He did not score in the first quarter, but Carlos has come alive with 8 points here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and we talked about it. They needed somebody else to score, and it's been Carlos, because they've taken Darius pretty much out of it.
27-20. Redbirds back up by 7. Timeout on the floor. 1:05 to go as the Redbirds set up a play here. And they have the basketball leading 27-20, so they need to take care and get a good look.
Yeah, they need to get a good look here. You can push this to 9 or 10 going into the half. That's huge, because I don't think Collinsville's built to come back from a big deficit, especially against Alton, because they can do too many things to spread you out.
Collinsville with 3 threes in the first half. Redbirds with 4 threes. Darius hit 3 threes in the first quarter. After 1 quarter, Alton led 16-11. Here in the second quarter, they've had a couple of 7-point leads, and the lead is 7 right now with 1:05 till halftime.
Yeah, they're +2 in this quarter right now, and that didn't start that way, because Collinsville started on a little run. So they fought their way back, which is good. Now, like you said, let's get something good out of the timeout.
We have Maurice and Darius, Edwards and Edwards, Harris, Hobbs, and Anderson still in for Alton. They throw it to the corner, and they'll back it up with 1 minute to go. Redbirds ball leading by 7. Here we go as we count down to halftime.
And they may be content to close it out here.
Try to hold for the last shot. We'll see. Hobbs passing it off back to the center of the court, and Nigel Harris. Now Hobbs again. Gives it to Maurice Edwards. 37 seconds left, second quarter. Wilkinson's out high. Remember, he's got 2 fouls. Here's Harris with 25 seconds left. Redbirds holding. Maurice Edwards with it. They want the last shot, up by at least 7, maybe more. Maurice Edwards on the drive. Here he goes into the lane. Glass, no good. Rebound Collinsville.
Went too early.
10 seconds left. Wilkinson inside. Finger roll, good. 3 seconds left. Nigel Harris, a long 3, and it's off the mark. And it's a 5-point game as Wilkinson got a layup. He's got 6. The lead is 5 at halftime. Let's take a break. The Alton Redbirds 27. The Collinsville Kahoks 22. It's halftime here at Belleville East High School. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
All right, sir, we finished all the services on your car. They'll take it over for your complimentary car wash, and they'll call you when it's ready.
Dad, the toilet's clogged again.
Ruderman to the rescue. We'll clean any drain, anytime, anywhere. Ruderman is your locally owned and operated plumbing and drain cleaning company. We're friendly, fast, and reliable. Ruderman takes the extra steps to protect your home while providing stellar 24-hour emergency superhero service with hometown pricing. So for plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, water heaters, filtration systems, or just when your house pipes are in trouble, call Ruderman.
Keeping a good distance between themselves and the Kahoks here as we get ready to roll into the third quarter with William Gordon, Brent Birkeland with you here on the Big Z. Tomorrow night, Class 3A, Carbondale sectional basketball. CM against Belleville Altoff down in Carbondale. And lots of action this week in all 4 classes, 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A basketball. March Madness in full swing, and the Redbirds with a win tonight would be in the Sweet 16 in the state of Illinois, and they would play in the sectional championship game Friday night up in Pekin, Illinois, just outside of Peoria, south side of Peoria. And in Pekin Friday night, they would play either Rock Island or Normal Community High School. But first things first, Redbirds try to stay strong here in the third quarter and the second half and try to win this game against their rivals, the Collinsville Kahoks from the Southwestern Conference. Again for Alton, Darius Edwards with 10, Carlos Anderson with 8, Hudson has 5, Thurman with 2, Maurice Edwards with 2, and the Redbirds will probably put their starters back out here for the third quarter, and we'll be ready to go in the second half and see if the Redbirds can do some more damage here.
Yeah, and I think they will. I think that Coach McMurray, the general, and then Coach Smith, they're going to come up with some kind of adjustment to increase the pace of this ball game.
Sometimes on the break, the Redbirds have been a little out of control tonight and losing the ball, turnovers, out of bounds, but they've had some breaks where they've had a chance to get more points.
Yeah, they've left some points on the floor, and one of the keys that I felt like was big was if Wilkinson could get to that 18-20 point mark, and right now they're doing a good job of holding him down.
Has 6 points here. Redbirds ball. Anderson baseline shot, rolls off the rim and then sticks between the glass and the rim. Jump ball. And the arrow's going to go to Collinsville, still 27-22.
Good concept out the timeout. You would like to see Carlos hit that. That's just a nice little form shot he should knock down.
About an 8-footer there on the baseline, and back comes Collinsville. It's Wilkinson with the basketball, guarded by Thurman. Wilkinson with Midget. Out with him, now Brett Langley dumps to Rickman, guarded by Hudson. Rickman going to the middle of the lane. No. Carlos Anderson with a rebound. Carlos on the run to Maurice Edwards. Good. and one. And there's the break.
And there
Carlos to Maurice.
Yeah, and that's what they do. That's the good thing about Carlos. If Carlos can rebound, he can key your break, as well as everybody on the floor except for Brian Hudson. So if anybody else rebounds, you have to get back, and I love it. The Birds are out running early.
And a couple of guys we talked about, Hudson and Maurice Edwards at halftime, and here's Maurice. Ooh, glass and good. That was way long. You could see it leaving his hands, but it went in.
Yeah, and that pushes the lead to 8, Brent.
30-22, largest lead for Alton now on that three-point play. They lead Collinsville. Here's Rickman out near the free throw line. Now he gets it a little deeper. Underneath, kicks it out to Midget for three, and it's good. Midget, the lefty, with a tray.
And that's a big three for them. Rickman wanted to turn to the baseline. He decided to go otherwise and kick it opposite to Midget on the double team. He knocked it down.
Yeah, the double team came, so somebody was open. Here's Thurman to Carlos Anderson. Out to Maurice. He's going to drive. Nope, he'll stop and back it up. 6:36 to go, third quarter. Alton with a lead of 30-25, right in front of the Redbird nest and in front of the Alton bench. Redbirds on offense. Here's Isaiah Thurman.
Isaiah Thurman at some point in time is going to have to be an offensive threat in this set.
Carlos Anderson to Isaiah now. They look for Hudson underneath. Davis and Rickman both shading him. Now Anderson fires. Good. He got the roll, and it was a three off the rim and in.
And that's his second three.
Some touch there for Carlos. He has 2 threes. Redbirds have 5 threes in the game. 33-28 or 25. Alton by 8. Here's Rickman down low, and he'll dunk it in around Hudson, up and in.
And I like it because Brian just looked at the coaching staff. They're telling Brian not to play defense. You can look at him and tell right now. They're telling him just don't get in foul trouble, get out the way. We saw Coach Waldo do that last year against Brian Hudson, so interesting strategy.
Maurice Edwards, top of the key. Carlos Anderson up at the free throw line, but Maurice will kick it to the corner. Isaiah Thurman now to Carlos. Anderson will back it up to the corner. 5:20 to go, third quarter. It's a 6-point game, 2-possession game. And Maurice Edwards on the drive. Finger roll, no. Tipped around, out of bounds, and Kahoks the other way, and there was another good look down low.
It was a good drive by Maurice. The thing there, right there, was, though, Brent, the ball never touched anybody else's hands. He had it the whole time, and then you got to try to shoot over a 6'10", 6'11" kid. That's tough.
And he shot it over Rickman, and while the ball was up on the glass, Rickman hit the glass, and the backboard started shaking. I don't know if that had any effect on the shot.
Well, you're like me, because if I was the coach, I would have been calling for basket interference.
Yeah, goaltending. Here's Rickman the other way, free throw line, and he picks it up, gives it to Wilkinson. Back to Rickman it goes in a 6-point game. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Rickman double teamed out to Midget for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound Hudson to Maurice.
But now they can run.
Maurice Edwards all the way down. He'll kick it to Carlos. Carlos, elbow and traveling at the free throw line. Redbirds turn it right back over.
Tough call there, tough call.
Collinsville ball. Here's Weathers in for Sean Davis. 4:42 to go, third period here in Belleville.
And Brent, I've been calling this game with you. Here's a steal by Thurman.
Steal, Isaiah missed it underneath. Darius Edwards has it, and he was fouled as he got the offensive rebound.
If this is Midget, that'll be 2 on him. No.
It's going to be Harrison Weathers with a foul. One report that I'm getting here, Normal Community leading at halftime by 2 over Rock Island, 25-23.
And when they played their game the first time, that came down right to the end. So 2 evenly matched teams up there in the Western Big Six and then in the Normal Community area playing at Pekin tonight.
Right, Pekin sectional, 4A basketball. Here's Maurice Edwards. Gives to Carlos. Carlos Anderson in the right corner. Out to Maurice for 3. It's off the mark. No good. They fight for the rebound. Collinsville has it. 1 on 3. They kick it to the 3-point line. Wilkinson, top of the key.
Thought they were going to attack in transition. They got patient. They're going to the big.
Looking for Rickman, looking for him, and they'll fire a three instead. Nope, Darius Edwards has the rebound.
And that's just a bad job of trying to get an entry pass.
Carlos to the baseline. His floater no good. Hudson had the rebound but lost it. Kahoks ball. Here's Midget inside. Forced it up. No. Rebound Hudson the other way.
I like it. They're not bailing kids out tonight. You're going to have to play.
Maurice Edwards all the way down. Nobody picked him up. The layup is good. Alton timeout.
I like it. Good job by Maurice. He hesitated. Waited, and then got the drive to the basket. Easy bucket. Up 8 again.
You say he's a sophomore?
He's a sophomore. But I'm telling you, the young man has a tremendous ability to drive and finish at the rim. That's what he does. Jump shot's going to get some work. You will see that over the growth of his career. But right now, just him driving, he's tremendous. He's one of the best in the Southwestern Conference.
So quick, but yet so strong around the basket.
Yeah, and let's not forget, he will dunk on you. So he comes with some thunder behind him. I think right now, Coach Lee, he's got to make the adjustment. And the adjustment that I make right now is I go to Davis on the opposite side first, force them to have to deal with him, let Rickman float around and crash the boards. They can't box both of them out.
Weathers in there with Rickman as Davis sits down. 3:33 to go, third quarter, as Wilkinson's in there with Midget. And the Redbirds going to go full court here, man-to-man, with their starting 5 on the floor.
And see, but with Weathers in, Alton doesn't guard Weathers, so that hurts Collinsville. I think it works out great for us, though, because we can play 5-on-4 defensively.
Redbirds playing some D here. Wilkinson on the drive, all the way down, kicks it to the three-point line. Short, no good. Carlos, another rebound.
And now he can start the break.
Carlos Anderson up the floor. He will back it up. Foul, no call. And
wow.
Now Midget's going to get the steal out front. Midget throws it up.
Wow.
No, Weathers with a follow, and he lays it in.
Hey, they're letting them play. You can't be mad at nobody. They're letting you play. So what that means is you need to put your head down and attack that rack.
35-29 as Wigfall's going to come in a moment for Alton. Darius Edwards to the corner. Isaiah Thurman. Isaiah to the baseline, and he drops it off to Brian Hudson. Blocked out of bounds. Rickman comes across the body. No call there.
And they're bringing Wigfall in for Carlos Anderson. He doesn't look too happy about it.
Carlos comes out. Wigfall in. And the trigger man will be Isaiah Thurman.
DeMonte gave him some good minutes in the first half off the bench, Brent.
Now the Redbirds throw it out to Maurice Edwards, up by 6 here, 35-29. Brian Hudson for 3. It's off the rim. Rebound Wigfall. He fires it up, and he missed the jumper. 2 from the left side.
And that's the worst shot he could have took. He had an offensive rebound right under the rim and then push it the other way.
Here's Rickman inside to Weathers. Stolen away. Hudson the other way. Brian lost it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson driving inside, and he lays it in.
And right now they're getting sloppy. They're getting real sloppy.
35-31. The 8-point lead is down to 4 now. Alton up by 4. And it is a little 4-0 run for the Kahoks. Here's Wigfall with it, right side, down to Darius Edwards. Darius looking for Brian in the lane. Wigfall instead. Right elbow. Wigfall missed it. Rebound Collinsville.
And now they're getting long rebounds for runouts.
Maurice Edwards knocks it away and out of bounds.
Looked like that went off Wilkinson's leg, Brent.
It's going to be Collinsville ball. Just 1:34 to go. Third quarter here at Belleville East High School. And now Levante Hobbs in for Wigfall. Hobbs in for DeMonte. He'll sit down. Hobbs will guard Weathers.
Brian looks winded.
Down to Rickman it goes, and a foul, and 1. They got it down to Rickman. He put it in. Foul on Hudson.
And like I say, he looked winded, and Brian was playing behind him out of position. You just can't put him in that position to give up that foul. The people in front of us, they just all went ham because they were yelling, give it to him. Now he's going to have to sit for a while.
3 fouls on Brian Hudson. Carlos Anderson will check in for him. Rickman at the line. He has 10 points now. Couple of dunks, a bucket there, and now he'll go for 3. 3-point play as They'll bring in Cole Beanie now. Collinsville's Cole Beanie into the game.
So now we're starting to see people from both benches. So you know what that's telling me, Brent? This heat in here is starting to affect people because they're getting tired because we're getting deeper into the benches.
A 6-0 run. They try to make it a 7-0 run now with a free throw. And the free throw is no good. Rebound, Carlos Anderson again.
Good rebound by Carlos. Hey, we got a 2-point ball game with a minute to go. Alton's got to figure some things out here on offense.
1:20 to go, and get the ball in the hands of the right people. And Darius Edwards has it now. Down to Maurice Edwards. Maurice to Levante Hobbs for 3. It's good. A swish for Hobbs.
And they needed that. They needed somebody to be able to make a shot. Great job by Levante to step in and just knock a shot down.
38-33, 5-point game. Midget over the timeline, 52 seconds left, third quarter. Here's Midget into the lane, drops it off, and we're going to have a foul in the lane. The bucket was good, but before the shot,
if they call that on the ground, that bucket's going to count.
And it's going to be on the pass by Midget as he ran over. I think it was Maurice Edwards, and I didn't know if they caught that or not, but they did. The foul is on Midget, his third.
But see, if I'm Coach Lee, I'm arguing, because if you call a push on that, that's not a charge. That basket should count because you're saying he landed and then he pushed him.
Right.
But if I'm Coach Smith, I'm saying, hey, guys, let's run some offense, baby.
38-33, Redbirds by 5.
Are we going to end where we started? At a 5-point game?
5 again. 5 is the magic number tonight. And number 5, Hobbs up and good again. A 3.
Levante's just come in and hit 2 big threes to bail them out. He's done that all year.
Wow. Vontae with a big 3. Thurman with a foul at midcourt. Isaiah has 3 fouls. How about the dog?
Yeah.
Junkyard dog. 3s coming in off the bench for Vontae, and Thurman sits down. Nigel Harris checks in.
And the way they've done a tremendous job on Darius Edwards since the first quarter, and they've been needing somebody to show up, and Levante with 2 big threes.
And that was after a 6-0 run, made it a 2-point game.
Bad gamble.
Underneath, a foul is called. Carlos Anderson went for the steal, and Carlos going to pick up his first foul, I believe.
But even there, you don't need to go for that steal with Sean Davis. Just play solid wall defense. Let him shoot over you.
14 seconds left, 14.1, third quarter. Redbirds back up by 8. Back-to-back 3s for number 5. Hobbs makes it 41-33. They throw it into Rickman. Turn it down, and a dunk, a spin, and a dunk by Rickman. Redbirds need to hurry. 5 seconds left. Darius Edwards to Hobbs for 3 again. Off the back iron. No good. And after 3 quarters, the Redbirds by 6. Alton 41. Collinsville 35. 8 minutes to go. Fourth quarter in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
In the market for a new Nissan? Go no further than Auto Centers Nissan in Wood River, the #1 volume Nissan dealer in the Midwest. Auto Centers always has a huge selection, and every new Nissan is backed by Auto Centers' exclusive low price guarantee, 30-day return, and lifetime powertrain warranty. Auto Centers also has a gigantic pre-owned inventory, and regardless of any credit problems, Auto Centers will get you approved. So be wiggity wise and hurry into Auto Centers Nissan, Highway 255 and 143 in Wood River, Illinois. AutoCentersNissan.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Welcome back to Belleville East High School. Redbirds had 4 8-point leads in that third quarter. Collinsville got it down to 2 with a 6-0 run, trailing by 8. But here, as we start the fourth quarter, Redbirds lead it 41-35 over Collinsville. 6-point game.
And do they potentially hold it?
The Redbirds may be patient, up by 6. It's only a 2-possession game.
They may just hold it. We saw it at Alton.
Maurice Edwards with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. It's Redbird ball. To the left corner, Carlos back in the game. Hudson in there too. Hobbs, Darius Edwards. There's Carlos Anderson, fires in the corner, missed it. Rebound Brian Hudson, out to Levante Hobbs.
He didn't catch it cleaner, otherwise he was shooting that one.
Hobbs will bring it out to Maurice Edwards with 7:17 to go in the game. Inside Hudson, out to Carlos. 3-point line, he'll kick it out to the midcourt line, Maurice Edwards.
And they're going to be patient.
Redbirds led by 5 after 1 quarter, led by 5 at halftime. They lead by 6 going into the fourth quarter and have the ball here, up by 6. Levante Hobbs with it, 6:50 to go. It's kicked into the backcourt, picked up by Midget. Collinsville ball. They hand it to Davis, stolen away. Hudson has it back.
Good hustle by the Redbirds not to give up on that play.
Turnover. It's Alton ball. Redbirds have it into the front court. Maurice Edwards with 6:26 to go in the game. Levante Hobbs into Hudson, out to Carlos Anderson. Now the give is to Hobbs for 3. He hits again! Levante for 3!
And that just stretched it out, and that's what they've been needing.
Whistle and a foul at midcourt. Darius Edwards reaching in on Wilkinson there. Second foul on Darius.
And I don't understand the defensive premise, because when you're in a box and 1 and you're in a 2-3 zone and the guy stays on the low box, the inside guy can just guard him like he's the box and 1. So I don't understand why you would shift your zone to leave a shooter open who's made 2 threes. But again, thank you, because we'll take them.
Hobbs, and Hobbs. 3 threes. How about Levante off the bench? And this is the largest lead at 9.
Yeah, and we said we needed somebody to step up and do something on offense, and it looks like it's the Levante Hobbs show.
He's got 3 threes, and there's your 9-point game. Here's a missed 3. Long rebound, though, for Collinsville.
Collinsville also hasn't went back with Langley either.
He's not in the game right now. Here's Weathers. Giving right side, free throw line, 5:50 to go. Wilkinson with the basketball. Out high, long 3, and it's off the rim. Hudson goes for it. Rickman knocked it out, maybe. And they're gonna say it's Kahoks ball. The referee needed some help.
Oh my goodness, if Coach Lee was selling insurance right now, he sure sold some to the official.
Got the call there. Here's Wilkinson in the corner. Nope, missed the 3. Hudson out to Maurice. 2-on-1. Darius inside. Layup good. And one.
It's getting out of control. Look at the coaching staff. Coaching staff fired up right now.
5:33 to go. The foul is on Weathers. His second foul. 2-on-1. Maurice to Darius, who didn't have a clean handle on it, but once he did, he laid it in strong. Timeout on the floor. The Redbirds by 11, 46-35. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage? Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Hey, where do you want this ladder? Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
At Shell Community Federal Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Shell is the one place to go.
bounce there, and good bounce for the Redbirds. And I don't want to say Levante Hobbs saved the day, but 3 threes sure doesn't hurt. Wow.
No, and they came at opportune times. And I'm going to tell you something. Nobody wants to believe it, but that one just dropped at Kahoks. This is going to be too much for them.
Free throw is good for Darius Edwards, and his three-point play makes it 47-35. It's a 12-point game. Fourth quarter, 5:25 to go.
Kahoks just don't have the offensive firepower. If the Birds don't turn it over, they're going to be able to run this one out.
Now Weathers for three. He fires it up. No. Rebound Maurice Edwards. Here comes Alton. 5:10 to go.
See, and now the Birds are going to be able to put pressure on you like this.
Maurice back to Darius. He'll fire a three. It's good! Darius Edwards.
And now the route is on.
50-35. Wilkinson misses a jumper. Redbirds have it. They're on the move again. Maurice all the way down. Missed it, but fouled at the rim.
See, right now, the Redbirds are hitting their turbo button, and their turbo button's not going to run out. And Collinsville's in trouble because they can't play this game, and they've got to play catch-up.
Redbirds with 5 threes in the second half. They had 4 threes in the first half. When's the last time the Redbirds had 9 threes in a game?
I'm like Quincy's coach said about the Redbirds after the Quincy game. They're doing some things that don't show up in the scouting report.
Maurice Edwards misses the first free throw. The foul there was on Langley, his first.
I know you tried to go with Weathers if you're Coach Lee, but, I mean, after you missed the first couple, you've got to go with a bona fide shooter. Might be too late now. You're down 15.
Maurice at the line with 4:52 to go in the game. In the air, and this one rolls in, 51-35. How about the Redbirds run here?
Brent, guess what? We're getting on pace for a 20-point quarter.
That's true. And a big run here to start the quarter. Collinsville has not scored in this quarter. Now they do. Wilkinson with a three. It's good.
But I think it's going to be a little too late.
And he makes it 51-38. 13-point game. Redbirds lead. Here's Darius Edwards inside to Hudson. Slam dunk and one. He slammed it on Rickman there. Nice little drop from Darius to Brian for a dunk.
And that's the thing about the Redbirds. The Redbirds, once they get you down, then all of a sudden you become that injured animal in the woods, and they just get to come hunt you. And right now they're hunting Kahoks, and it ain't real good for them.
Hudson free throw, good. 3-point play. Hudson has 8 in the game. Timeout, and the Redbirds fly to the bench, led by head coach Eric Smith. 54-38. We'll take a break. Redbirds by 16 in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
We're always looking for better ways to do things. But with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached MegaBank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Liberty Bank. Do you, Kasasa?
Sports, food, and good times. That's what you'll find at Alton Sports Tap. With our daily specials and the best wings around, no game day is complete without us. Between our main bar, enclosed and outdoor patios, you won't know where to begin your evening. Alton Sports Tap has a spacious banquet center offering plenty of space to host any event and the food to make it great. Whether you stop by to catch a game, grab dinner, or enjoy our new live gaming, Sports Tap has got you covered.
You heard me say it, Brent. It only takes one bad quarter to lose in the playoffs.
That's true. So true. Collinsville breaks the press into the front court. Rickman has it. 4:15 to go. Rickman hands to Midget right in front of the Collinsville bench and Coach Darren Lee. Here's Rickman with it again. On Hudson, he'll dunk it, go right around him and dunk it, but Brian doesn't care.
No, and if I was Brian, I wouldn't care either. because I'm a Division I pitcher at the University of Missouri, and you're going to forever be on my poster.
54-40 our score. It's a 14-point game. Here's Darius Edwards to Hudson. Jam time again for Brian.
And that's why you can't let Alton get up on you. It's almost like letting Edwardsville get up on you. When Edwardsville gets up on you, you know they're going to back cut you. Well, when Alton gets up on you, you can go ahead and call Dunk City, because that's what it's turning into.
Rickman inside, and he will lay it over the rim. Rickman with a bucket. Timeout. 3:26 to go. Rickman is now at 16 in the game. The lead is 56-42, though. It's a 14-point lead. The Redbirds 3.5 minutes away from the Sweet 16.
Hey, you know what? You talk about Sweet 16. Let's talk about how sweet it is. A lot of people at home don't know that Levante Hobbs' nickname is Honey. And how sweet was that honey tonight for the Redbirds? He busted this thing open, and the Birds since just took off running after those 3 threes.
And that was when Collinsville went on a 6-0 run, got the game down to 2, 35-33. Then he hit back-to-back threes to make it an 8-point game again.
Yeah, and Collinsville hasn't been able to recover from that. Again, in the playoffs, it's all about who's going to step up and do something different. Well, it was the quarterback tonight. He came in and hit 2 dagger threes, and now the Birds, they're going to make Collinsville play chase.
Redbirds have the ball with 3:20 to go, and we have a foul on Midget at midcourt. Fouled Maurice Edwards.
And the problem with that is they've got a ton of fouls. Well, they've got one more to give, actually. But Maurice has this habit of missing free throws all through the game, and then when he needs them at the end, he knocks them down. So interesting. Oh, no, it is the bonus.
7 fouls. That's 4 on Midget. And at the free throw line, it is Maurice Edwards. Again, 9 threes for the Redbirds over that zone defense by Collinsville tonight. Maurice misses the free throw. Rebound, Collinsville. Back the other way, and Darius with a foul. That's team foul number 5.
But you don't want to stop the clock here.
Nope.
As a point guard, and you know, and I had a tremendous point guard play for me and Jaquil Townsend. He knew at this time of the game, just play deep, twist them, spread them out, let that clock run.
Here's Collinsville with it. 3:10 to go in the game. Ball tipped away. It's Alton ball. Thurman inside. Isaiah lays it in. 16-point game again, 58-42. Thurman has 4. Collinsville ball with 2:52 left. Rickman out to Langley. Knocked away by Maurice Edwards, but Langley gives to Wilkinson. Inside Rickman. Rickman lays it up. Good, and 1 with 2:42 to go.
And although you've got a 16-point lead, you do not want to foul and stop this clock.
Let him have the layup. 58-44, 2:42 to go, and the winner of this game going to Pekin, Illinois, Friday night at 7 o'clock for a sectional title game. Redbirds lead it 58-44, trying to go 3-0 against Collinsville this year. Rickman, free throw, good. He's got 19 in the game.
The Birds just have to make it the next 45 seconds without Collinsville getting this within 2 shots. So up 13, you've got a good shot at that.
Maurice Edwards, now to Darius Edwards. He may hold it and wait for a foul. Darius to Isaiah Thurman, 2:25 left in the game. Now to Carlos. Carlos Anderson on the drive, dunk! Slam dunk, Carlos.
And like we said, when you start chasing, then they turn it into Dunk City. And guess what? The people on the purple side are getting up and going home, Brent.
60-45 on the Carlos dunk there.
It looks like it's going to be some celebration in Alton tonight.
Darius Edwards with a foul as the Redbirds still going for the steals. Darius is going to pick up his fourth foul. 2:02 to go. Wilkinson at the line. Early in the season, Collinsville had a 6-game losing streak. In January, they had a 6-game winning streak. Went 5-0 in that Jerseyville tournament, won that one. And they've been playing well January, February, down the stretch. They have 20 wins. But things coming to a close for them tonight, it appears. It's 60-46 now. Wilkinson will shoot another one.
Well, it's not over yet. The math is still in their favor right now, but they've only got about 30 seconds worth of math for this to work for them. So if the Birds get one more bucket, that's pretty much going to ice it.
60-47 as we have a foul as they throw the ball in. Actually a timeout too, it looks like. And not a foul, I guess. The Redbirds going to call a timeout with 2:02 to go, and they'll get ready to throw it in when we come back, and they'll be up by 13 here in Belleville. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Well, sir, after some serious consideration, I'd like to put in my 15-year notice.
You're quitting?
Technically retiring, sir. With a little help from my State Farm agent, I plan to retire in 15 years.
Wow, you're totally blindsiding me here. Who's going to manage your accounts?
Well, I'm going to finish packing my things. 15 years will really sneak up on you.
Jennifer will do your exit interview, and Adam made you a cake.
Red velvet.
Oh, thank you.
I made this.
Take charge of your retirement. Talk to State Farm agent Tom Lane to help you plan for your future today.
A 6-point game after 3, but they turned it on in the fourth quarter once again. And the Redbirds looking for the kill here in the fourth quarter, and they have done some damage. Started the fourth quarter with a 10-0 run, made it a 16-point game. And the Redbirds just keep on flying here. The running Redbirds looking for more, and there's a foul. Carlos Anderson is fouled on the inbounds.
And the good thing about this is when you're up 13, those free throws don't seem as tight, Brent.
True.
So you can go up there, you might miss one, you don't care because you're still up 13. It's much better than if it was a 4 or 5 point game.
Carlos is 1 for 2 at the line, shooting those technicals earlier. 1 for 2, and he'll shoot 1 and 1 here on the 8th team foul. Weathers with his 3rd foul.
And he's going to end up with a back-to-back solid game.
Carlos in the air, good.
And you know, we talk about those 3 scorers, Brent. If you look on the board right now, the people at home watching on RiverBender, you're talking about Darius with 16, Hudson with 10, and Carlos with 14, going for 15.
In the air, no good. So they have scored 40 points, those 3. Here's Langley for 3. It's an air ball. Rebound Carlos. Anderson on the move again. Into Hudson. Missed it. Carlos lays it up. No good. Rebound Collinsville. Here's Wilkinson into the corner. 1:40 to go. Down to Rickman. Out of bounds. Alton ball. Hudson tipped it. Rickman tipped it.
Yeah, I would say good job by Brian, who fought over on the top side, got a deflection, forced Rickman to deflect it out.
61-47, Redbirds by 14 as they go for the Super or Sweet 16, whichever you'd like. In Class 4A basketball, Maurice Edwards is fouled.
And it was a good job. You talk about a game that was in question with 2 minutes to go in the third, and they've just blown this open.
Got it to double digits, and the Redbirds were on the move then. Wilkinson with his 3rd foul. Redbirds, a minute and a half from going to 27-4 on the year.
Wow.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
12-2 in the conference this year. Maurice, free throw, no good. Rebound, Rickman the other way. Collinsville ball with 1:25 left. Free throw line, Wilkinson up and in. It's good by Wilkinson. He's got a 7-point fourth quarter, 15 in the game. 61-49, timeout for Collinsville. They're down by a dozen now. Alton by 12. And we'll take another break here at Belleville East High School. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Maurice Edwards into Brian Hudson. Now to Maurice again. Maurice Edwards dumps it to Isaiah Thurman. He'll lay it in.
That's the thing about the Birds. They don't stop trying to score, so they can mess around and make this game look real bad.
Inside, Rickman with a layup. It's good. He'll lay it over the rim and in. They throw it into Hudson, now to Carlos, and they're going to have a foul. Rickman at midcourt, I believe, fouling Hudson.
Now Darren Lee wants a technical for that. Coach, he looks flabbergasted.
Foul on Rickman is his third. And Brian Hudson at the line. Double bonus now. 12-point game. Alton Redbirds. Up and in for Brian. 64-51.
How exciting for the city, Brent.
Indeed, no doubt about it. Class 4A boys basketball. And the Redbirds again 3-0 against Granite, 3-0 against Edwardsville, about to be 3-0 against Collinsville. Not easy to do.
No, it's not. You know, anytime you play a team 3 times in one season, it is so hard to beat them 3 times. And right now, they're on a streak where they're going to play 3 where they've beat them 3 in a row, so that's interesting.
65-51. Darius Edwards knocks it out of the hands of Rickman. And Rickman's going to be at the line. Darius is going to get his 5th foul and foul out of the game.
You know, one of the things I'm confused about, and that was a good job by Darius, he's going to foul out with 16 points, Brent, is we just didn't see Sean Davis that whole second half. And I don't know if he was injured or what happened, but I thought him and Rickman together was formidable for the Redbirds, and we just didn't see that combination in the second half.
Now, we did see Davis underneath the basket in the first half, and he missed a couple of chip shots, layups under there. And here's Rickman at the line. Free throw, good.
You know, and that was his coverage area when Levante hit those one of those threes, too. So maybe that's what got him sent to the bench for good.
10 points in the quarter for Rickman. The referees talked to Thurman and Wilkinson here at the free throw line.
Yeah, you got to be smart. You can't do anything to get a technical or get kicked out and miss the next game.
Rickman up, and this one is good again. 23 for big number 41. 65-53. Thurman to Hudson. Now Maurice Edwards. They throw it away. Collinsville ball. 12-point game. Wilkinson fires a 3, and it's good. 35 seconds left. Nigel Harris in the corner gives to Maurice Edwards. Timeout Alton. 32.4 to go. Redbirds by 9 now.
Big 3 is just enough to give the Collinsville Kahoks fans a little bit of hope. But with 32.4 seconds left and it being a 3-possession game, the math doesn't add up unless you can get 3 straight steals, and I don't see that happening.
65-56. It is a 5-0 run. The only Kahoks that have scored here in the fourth quarter, Wilkinson and Rickman. And the Redbirds, who led by 6 coming into the quarter, lead by 9 right now. And most of this fourth quarter, it's obviously been a double-digit lead, as high as 16 points a couple of times.
Yeah, and I talked about in the pregame, I felt like if Wilkinson could get between 18 and 20 points, the Kahoks had a shot. Problem is, he's getting in these points in desperation time and not in the flow, so it doesn't matter. The Birds have just been so tenacious tonight, especially in this fourth quarter, like I said. When Levante hit those 3s, it just seemed like a whole new team came out on the floor.
Redbirds with, again, 5 threes here in the second half, 9 threes in the ball game, and with 32.4 to go, they will throw it in. And it just depends on who they want to shoot the free throws, if they can get it to the right player. And they throw a bomb to Brian Hudson. Hudson is fouled there in the front court.
Well, it's a good thing that he got fouled because he sure just threw the ball to the backcourt, not quite sure why.
So Hudson, trying to get rid of the basketball there, was fouled.
Maybe he thought he was long tossing. It is that time of season.
Okay. Hudson at the line. Big Brian will miss the first free throw. He was 3 for 3 in this fourth quarter.
Now the Kahoks can't stop the clock here. So even if they come down and score, the clock is still going to run.
12 points for Hudson in the game. In the air, nope, he missed them both. 25 seconds left. Collinsville in the front court. It's a 9-point game. Wilkinson down to Rickman. Rickman inside. Little turnaround is good by Rickman.
But you need threes right now. That doesn't help you when the clock is running.
Long pass to Carlos, down to Brian Hudson. Layup good. 7 seconds left. 67-58. Collinsville 3, no good. Redbirds win and move on to the sectional title game with a 67-58 win over the Collinsville Kahoks.
Something special is brewing in Alton.
There you go. It's a 9-point win for the Redbirds. They're 27-4 on the year. Back with a postgame in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.